Hey y'all, and welcome to the Southland Piper. I'm your host Tim. Hope you're doing well today. Well, recently I was contacted by a gentleman that said he had to give up his pipe smoking, and he wanted to send me his pipes. So Brian, thank you very much for your generosity. I appreciate it, and I wish you only the best going forward. I got the package. I haven't opened it yet. He said there's nothing really good in it, but let's find out. So let's turn around to the workbench and see what we got. I've got too much junk on my workbench, so a little crowded here. I'll get this box out of the way here in a second. All right. Now, here's our first pipes. So let me kind of move things around a little bit better so we can see, and we'll get started. Each of these pipes is wrapped with that paper, so I'm not going to make you listen to that. So let me just unwrap a few, and then I'll stop and grab a few more, and we'll go from there. So here's our first pipe of Butsugran, little sitter. Nice condition. Nice pipe. Let's see what's in here. Oh, did open one other meerschaum. Does have a little nick out of the bit. I can feel that with some clear acrylic. I do have some yellow alcohol dye. I've never tried that. I don't know why that wouldn't work, other than it might start setting up the glue immediately once I start to mix the alcohol. But even just a little clear piece in there would not look too bad. Nice little 5-minute break pipe. All right, let's see what we have here. Made in Turkey, genuine block meerschaum. She won't want to come out. There we go. Nice little block meerschaum. Let's go in a little bit more. All right. Boy, these are really in there. Nice little carving on this one. A little forward canted. Not great on all my shapes. I guess this might be Zulu, possibly. Comment if I'm wrong. All right, let's see here. Not meerschaum. Flashlight. Doesn't appear to be smoked. It's like an amber stem. I believe that's Bakelite. Yeah, it's not been smoked. I have to do a little research on that one. That appears to be Bakelite. Have another little meerschaum, a yellow stem, no markings. Church warden, and I'm unfamiliar. The only stamping I see, it's really hard to see, is briar. Man, I can't even make out that last bit. Yeah, really not getting it. Not sure what that says there, but there's the logo. I'm not familiar with this X logo. Got a shape number. Good sized bowl on it for a church warden. Nice pipe. I'm going to say that a lot probably. Joby. A pot. Stem's in good condition. I wonder if this has got the link system. Yep, link system. It's a nice idea. Joby, boy, that one's in there. If you snap off your tenon for any reason, you can unscrew it and put a new one in, which is kind of neat. Now this one has a larger draft than any that I've ever seen, so that's great. It's a little larger, so nice pipe. But that's kind of a neat little feature that the Jobies have, a lot of them. Let's see, Stanwell. Another forward-leaning, I guess. What was a Cuddy? Maybe. We have a Savinelli Capri, the 320, classic 320. Oxidation's fairly heavy, but we'll take care of that. A few little tooth indentions, but no big deal there. We have a Hilston, pretty grain. Belgium pipe. BBB. A Savinelli Estella. Ooh, tall bowl. Known for a lot of times they'll have the green stem. Barling's Make, and this one's with the comma. I mean not the comma, the apostrophe. This must be one of his older pipes. This sandblast. It's a deep sandblast, but it's rather smooth on its edges. Here's a Ben Wade. Big pipe. We have a Dunhill. Let's see. I think that's a 5. I'll have to look a little later, see if I can get a better look at the number. 14 karat ring. It does cut into the circle 4 a little bit, but Shellbriar, nice pipe. Similar. Not familiar with that brand. Another big pipe. Leaf, Leif, looks like. Rolls off a little bit on the edge. Deep pipe. Pretty briar. We have a Costello. Old Antiquary. KKK 15. Larson. Just a little small hole, but we can take care of that. Ooh, here's a big pipe. Sir Jacopo. Another one with a small hole. It can easily be repaired. Keeping with the big pipes, here's a Danish. This is a Joby Danish pipe. Don't see too many of those. At least I don't. Hilson Unicorn. Larson. Nice pipe. And we have a Peterson standard system pipe. 312. But a non-P-lip could be modified. I bet it is. It's a modified stem. I bet it is, because it is a Peterson stem. Another Boschkon. Not sure if I'm saying that correctly. We have a Sheraton's make. They like to do this two-step stem quite a bit. Small pipe. Criswell. Small pipe, but a big bowl. Pretty briar. Another Sheraton's. Larson. Deep bowl. Be a nice little sitter. Like that. This says High Life Extra. It's got a little logo, not easy to see on the stem. Another Boschkon. Got some work to do on some of these rims, but that's okay. Mostly just carbon buildup. Really haven't seen any charring. Here's another Criswell. 509. Like I said, that should clean up nicely. And lastly, we have another Castello Sea Rock Briar. Stem is that way. These stems, I'll give you a little history, not that you want it, but that's actually aluminum foil crinkled up and then acrylic filled on top of it. Wally Frank made pipes starting in the 1930s with a white bar. In 1952, he went to Italy, ran across Castello, and that used the same white bar. And so they made an agreement that any Castello pipe that was imported into the U.S. would use this diamond logo. And they did that up until, I think, Wally Frank went out of business late 80s, early 90s. Then after that, they started using the white bar again back in the United States. Pretty little pipe. Brian, again, thank you so much for your generosity. It's much appreciated. And again, wishing you the best. Well, that's it. Appreciate you sharing your time with me today, and got a lot of new projects. But thanks for sharing your time, and hope to talk to you soon. Bye.